Hey y'all, here's the new deck list. All I did was I took out one Suliman for a Cavendish. Alright, we got a game against Nico Robin. See how this goes. I think I want to go first. Not a lot here. I think it's going to be pretty important to do the 7 drop turn. We don't really have that here, so... Don't have it here either, but we can at least search for it. So we'll take 7 and 1. And I think we're actually going to drop one of these toy soldiers. Pretty much the goal here, get this Rebecca. Hopefully we can find a Curious this turn. So we'll play this out, we'll do a search. No Curious. I think I'm pretty happy to take these two. And I think currently with what our hand is set up, we're probably going to end up doing... I guess we have a little bit of time. I'm going to get rid of another... I'm going to get rid of the Board Lameo here. Going for 6. Hope for no trigger. See them doing a big swing with Banish, but instead they're ramping. Here we'll give up the toy soldier. Okay, so next turn they're gonna be at 8. Pretty wild. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pretty boring turn. I think we're just going in for 6 and playing out a blocker. I think if they attack in, pretty much no matter what we're blocking, if they're gonna let us. They might have a Sanji here though. That's not too bad. That is the Curious we wanted, so that's kind of sad. They didn't even want to attack here. I think we could change up our plan since we just don't have much here to work with. And we can clear this body for sure. So obviously the issue is we could just totally whiff with Rebecca here. So I think we go in for 6 again. They really didn't want us to draw a card either with Frankie. Interesting. We'll just get rid of that. Sass it back. Ace here isn't too bad. I'm guessing that's what we're looking at. I'm happy to get rid of the second Rebecca, I think. Okay. Definitely block this. See what we can get. Here's the Curious. Do we want to wait another turn is the question to really put pressure on. I think getting the free blocker is better. We can't bounce this back. It costs 9. So that Makes me think that'll be better. And then our choice comes down to, do we clear again? I think that's still pretty good here. I guess either way I get to do this. I can decide while I'm figuring it out. I think the alternative play is we could search, and then we could also Rebecca and all this stuff and keep up a blocker. I could see it getting a little out of control though. I think I need to set up a situation where I can whittle down this hand. That is going to be hard here without getting a body down. Probably about to gain a life. If they gain a life, they can also kill Portal of Mayo. I think I'm going to take this line and then we'll clear next turn. I don't know if it's correct, but that's what I'm doing. If I'm going to do that, I should Leo first. Yeah, I can grab the 2Ks here. And then I'm just going to discard one of them. And then we'll go ahead and Rebecca. Okay. Well, I think that that's better than my other plan. So that simplified things. If they want to swing into that, they can go ahead. We'll see what happens. I think Sanji here is still pretty good. You know, now they've got to play a lot more defensively, so they got to be able to beat the 17. I think I take this one. Okay. I might live to regret that. Definitely puts them in an interesting spot at the very least. There's a world where she just can hold up a ton of stuff. I have to take this. Bummer. Definitely didn't see Flame Split coming. I guess any tap effect there is pretty strong. Okay. This card's been seeping into a lot of different builds, and I think that's pretty cool. Especially, I mean, they just held all that up, right? I think I'm fine here. I don't think I need to go for game. I can play these two out. I could just chip. I don't even think I need to play both of those. I think I'm in a pretty good spot for the long game, actually, which is crazy. But I kind of want to get these out of their hand eventually, so maybe I swing something like this. I just clear the body. Get in 3 swings this turn. That's going to force them to have a good amount of stuff. And if they take this first one, I can commit harder. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this is fine. They do have a lot of events, huh? Wow. And that one's crazy here. Yeah, that's nuts. Okay. So I wonder if I even restand at this point. Damn. That's really good against me, huh? Let's see what they do to the 5. There's obviously no way we're ending this turn. I'm getting any counter out. It'll be good. I think we have to clear this body. I'm just deciding, is there any way we're getting these back? If I 7 to restand, I need to get 4 more cards in my bin. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm assuming they don't do anything. 3. It's also 7k if they do want to swing at him, which seems rough. To get past all these blockers if I've cleared these bodies. I can, just to be safe. I think I do. I think the one way they win this game is by being able to clear him. I've been trying to practice actually like keeping this decently organized, just for good habits. And then we'll see. They could definitely gain a life here. And if they do, that's pretty much their whole turn. Show them they're gonna tap more stuff. Wow. Okay. They got 2 of these. There's Sanji. I mean, if they do, they do. I can't really play around that. If they only have the 1, I think they definitely chose the wrong target here. Yeah, giving me a Leo search seems really bad for them. I have to imagine they have another tapper, and if they do, I think I lose again. Yeah. Being said, if they don't, I'm not sure what their plan is here. Well, we're blocking that for sure. Easy. Draw. We're gonna get the Leo. And then we definitely want a 2k, 1k. Toss that. This is crazy, by the way, these blockers. That's what this deck does best for sure. I think we protect this just because we can. And then we go 17 next turn, double 17s. What's the backup plan? You have to play a blocker to not die to that. Like she could have a Shirahoshi or something like that. If they do that, we want some blockers left over. But I can do this. Keep the two cheap ones. This play's kind of crazy because it lets us. Okay, so they're just holding up everything. I'm kind of wondering if I even need to go for it here, or if I just do, 6 on him, 13, 13, 5, and then if we had to, 9. But I can hold up 2 blockers here. That seems pretty strong. And maybe he has 2 more of those events that -3. Yeah. Well, this time, I mean, what am I gonna do? I ain't playing nothing. Let's see. See if they got it. Okay, it's a good start. Okay. Alright. So I feel like I'm being tempted to just go for it here. But is there any way they beat me with 3 blockers and a life? I don't think so. I can't imagine what that scenario looks like. I could be wrong. If I do have an 8K swing here too. So I'm sure they're trying to figure out what they can do. There's some way to get me to do something they want. Okay. And they got rid of a 2K. So it's really likely they have a 2K in hand. So if they have the 2K here, I think I just play the blockers, right? 1, 2, and we'll pass it up. I mean, as long as we got 1 or 2 good attackers here, I think we're okay. Okay. That's fine. Nice. Pretty solid win there. Okay. So they had 2 2Ks. So they probably got out of it. Would have got out of it. Very cool. Okay, well, I think that was a pretty good showing. Alright. Have a good one. See you in the next.